How do you stay grounded?
Yeah.
What do you
well,
do? You do yoga?
I don't have reason to have an ego like you do.
I said, make me some teeth, and he made me the teeth.
They're so wonderful and warm.
You're at TCL, right? What goes through your mind tonight?
I had really good parents. They, you know, I think that they set a foundation. I spent a lot of time with friends, and I think the same way anybody stays grounded. How do you stay grounded?
Yeah.
What do you
well,
do? You do yoga?
I don't have reason to have an ego like you do.
Neither confirm nor deny.
Okay. But can you talk a little bit about what that movie did for you as an actor and when you saw it?
As an actor, yeah, I mean, it's got some of the greatest performances. To see, just that diner scene alone between De Niro and Pacino is legendary. The attention to detail of Michael Mann and the desire for complete authenticity is really inspiring. Yeah, I think that's a movie that's inspired a lot of us actors for sure.
Of course, but they're all, I think you've probably seen all the guys tonight. They're so wonderful and warm, and it's a pleasure and an honor to be here with them all this evening. Yeah.
And you do kind of like relish it, like is it kind of fun? Like I know some people, they feel like odd man out or like, odd woman out when it's,
With being at these events?
Yeah. No, when it's like you're a lot of men around, and
yeah, I think it's kind of natural, it's if you're kind of predominantly the only female on set and to be surrounded by a lot of men, you definitely feel that, but it was definitely also the world in which Kathy was living in, so it was great to, if there were any moments that I was feeling that, it was great for me to be able to kind of use it.
I met Jeff Nichols in Cannes, and he sat next to me and he said, hey, I'm doing a movie called The Bikeriders. And I went, wait, the photography book by Danny Lyne? And he goes, you know it? And I said, I have a few prints at my house, and I have a signed copy. So, yeah, so he sent me the script, and then I said, you got a lot of good-looking guys in this movie. Can I go the other direction? And he said, yeah. And I met the cast wearing that outfit and those teeth, so it was fun.
Really?
Yeah.
You picked the teeth though?
I picked the teeth. I had Greg Nicotero's special effects. They do The Walking Dead, so we're in Paris filming that, and I said, make me some teeth. And he made me the teeth. Then I flew in the teeth. Then I flew back to Paris. Then I flew back in the teeth. Then I flew back to Paris. Then I flew back in the teeth.
It was kind of like getting the looks, or
no, because I'd go back and film, and I'd go back to shoot because I was shooting simultaneously. So, but I originally just wore the teeth so I could practice, see if you could understand me. So I was talking to the stewardess, going, "Can I get a Diet Coke?" It's like that. She was like, "What's your problem?"
What am I not going to be doing there? I'm like, you get a ride down.